Hello everybody, it's that time of the month again, and I don't mean evil week. It's time for the preview of my June eBay listings. Let's take a look at what we got. If you've been watching my videos, you've pretty much seen everything that's going to be listed because I did videos on them all, except for this Miller's Falls Patent Franklin Mint Heritage Edition plane. It's a pretty looking plane, but everything else is right here. All block planes lined up, ready to go. So let's take a look at them. First up are a beautiful pair of Stanley number 19 block planes. The 19s are 7 inches long and their irons are 1 5/8 inches wide. And here we have a trio of Stanley number 130 double end block planes. The old 130s are 8 inches long and their irons are 1 5/8 inches wide. The 130 on the right had its end broken and it was modified to be a chisel plane. You can see how it worked on my video. Next up we have 4 Stanley number 75 bullnose rabbit planes. 2 of them come across the pond, made in England, and the other 4 are made in the good old US of A. They're all 4 inches long, and the width of the irons vary from 1 inch on the older ones to 1 1/16 inches on the newer ones. 2 of each. Next is a real treat. A rare plane. It's the Little Victor number 52. This old Little Victor is 3 1/8 inches long and its iron is 1 inch wide. What a fine looking old plane. Next is this stunning old Craftsman plane. This old beauty is 6 3/8 inches long and its iron is 1 9/16 inches wide. Next we have a Firestone Supreme block plane. Like the Craftsman before it, both of these planes were made by Sargent. This Firestone is the first one I've ever seen. You don't see a lot of the Firestone planes, a lot of 4s and 5s that I've had. They're not all that common, but never saw a Firestone block plane. This old beauty is 7 inches long and the iron is 1 5/8 inches wide. And to make it even better, she comes in the original box, but it does not have a label. Next is the Sargent 307 block plane. When you look at this one, it's clear that both the planes before it, the Firestone and the Craftsman, identical to this Sargent. It's 7 inches long and has a 1 5/8 inch iron. Next is an uncommon and beautiful pair of Stanley number S18 steel block planes. Both of these beauties are Sweetheart era planes and they are 6 inches long. The irons are 1 5/8 inches wide. Next is a truly stunning pair of Stanley number 140s. The 140s are a rabbit block plane with a skewed blade, and if you've watched my videos, these are the culprits that make the wood wigs, the nice curly dread looking shavings. And I did 3 of them in the video. I'm keeping 1 because I'm going to make some more wood wigs. One of the pair is an old Sweetheart and the other is even older V logo. These planes are 6 inches long. And the irons, they're 1 5/8 inches wide. And the last 3 block planes are the Stanley number 65 low angle block planes. They are some beautiful planes and a pleasure to use. These beauties are 7 inches long. And the irons are 1 5/8 inches wide. One of the old beauties comes with an original box, but something was spilled on it and the lid is stuck to the bottom. And the last plane of the month is a Miller's Patent Combination Plane Collector's Heritage Edition. It is a stunning looking plane. As you can see, it's in like new condition. Just as beautiful from the back side as what it was the front. It came with the 2 irons that you can see. One's on the Philister bed and the other one's just laying right there for show. They're not sharpened, they're not tempered, but I would imagine if you put the real thing in this plane it would function just fine. I don't see anything there that would prevent it from working. And here's a look at the bottom side of her. There we go. And there's a look at the label that goes on the underside of the wooden stand that's made for it. A fine looking addition to anybody's collection. And that's the end of my June 2017 eBay listings preview. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll have these things listed in the next 10 days or so. Got a lot of stuff to do and time to get selecting what the next free plane raffle is going to be. I'm leaning towards a Stanley number 4. Did a 3. Number 4 makes sense that it'd be the next plane. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. Time for supper. Bye.